welcome back. I had a little extra recording time on Saturday, so I'm hoping to post this on Sunday. Might take Monday off because my daughter and my husband they're bowling and I didn't want to. So I gave you some time to record just for you. And I've got some news. I've got some information. I've got some fun shares for you. So I'm going to start us off with important information that I think is vital for all of us. And that is this, shared by Peekaboo Jen. Hi, Peekaboo Jen. Thanks for sharing so much with us. I'm halfway through via Meryl on Instagram. So yes, this was originally shared by Meryl, but it didn't pop up on my Instagram with Meryl. It popped up with Peekaboo on X. So we're gonna go with that. Meryl Davis, executive producer. In case you weren't aware, she's this very talented producer who's been very much involved in the making of Outlander since the beginning, and I very much respect her. And the fact that she shared this with us, she shares a lot of fun stuff with us. This is awesome. They're halfway through filming season 8 already. So I'm very happy with that because it means that production is well on its way. Things hopefully are going smoothly. It means that before we know it, editing will start occurring. And then we will find out when season 8 will be released as soon as Stars decides to let us know. Yeah. But let's see what we say. Liked by Sam Heughan. Thanks very much, Sam. We appreciate that. And 1,742 others. Night Meryl, read through day, halfway through. And for some reason, that's frightening. But I think that that's cool. Maybe she's sad because they're halfway through. That makes sense too, because halfway through means they're that much closer to the end. And that's rough for them. They're kind of a family at this point, so eventually they're going to have to say goodbye. But this is good news for us because it means that we will eventually get that season 8. So, yay. But is that all I've got for you? No, not even close to it. I did want to point out, though, if they are halfway through filming, it means they could very well be completely done with filming by the time November 14th rolls around, which is when that gathering Outlander convention I'll be going to is happening. So maybe I could get Sam and Kat there. We'll find out. Ooh, but I do have an announcement about yet another person who will be there if you hang on to the end. But first, memories shared by Bella Outlander fan. Memories is what she's called it. A repost at Caitriona Balfe, June 1st, 2022. Happy World Outlander Day. This one is actually from not like from 5 days ago, but still can't believe we got a day. I'm going to share these even if World Outlander Day is long gone because we enjoy these. We've got young Ian, of course, on his cell phone, which was very common around Revolutionary time. It happened all the time. Although Jamie seems confused by it. No, we got John Bell in the background on his phone. I'm not sure who's on the bench behind him. And Sam does look a little bit baffled by the invention of the camera. I don't know. Next up, we've got two sassy gals here making faces at the camera. Good times. I don't know which one's sillier, Kat or Lauren, but Lauren's actually kind of goofy. We've seen that with her on-set camera recording behind the scenes stuff. So let's see what's next here. Ooh, the black and white image. I feel like I might have shared these before, but they aren't really that familiar. So maybe it's just because they're black and white mixed up with the colored ones, and I do show those from time to time. But I believe we have Christy by Malva, or what's left of her. And Caesar, I mean, moving on. Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay, I do like Malva with the sunglasses. And again, I think those coats, is it just me or is that the exact same coat we always see them in? They're the like casting coats. They don't wear their own coats on set, maybe. They have special ones so that, I don't know, maybe they're always clean so they don't mess up the costume. What do you think, guys? What is the deal with the puffy coats? Because I like them. I like a long coat on a windy day, even though I don't own one like that. They're handy because your bottom gets chilly, you know? Not that my bare butt's hanging out when the wind's blowing, but even when you got jeans on, if you got a good crisp wind, your butt gets cold. And we've got the church on the mountain, or on the hill, I should say. It's not a mountain, that's a hill. And I'm in Indiana, so everything is flat. Everything looks like a mountain if it goes up at all. But that is definitely a church on a hill. And don't know, do they have the bell in there yet? I can't quite tell. But we can see some crewmen walking around. Nice. And what looks like our last image, we've got a goat, maybe a couple of goats over there. some behind the scenes pointing around those screens to keep the light the right spot, and another screen on the other side to keep the lights in the right spot. Good behind the scenes. Can't really tell who all is being recorded. Hopefully, you guys can't. My eyes are getting bad as I get older. Very nice. Thank you so much, Bella Outlander fan, for sharing these. Very cool to look through. Now, as we fight for any stuff that's current, because that is definitely was season 6 stuff that's happening there. John Bell and Caitlin O'Ryan have been very nice, almost every week putting out a couple of images, short videos, and this time, no different. Got some shared, this time by Caitlin O'Ryan, but John Bell is, of course, involved. As promised, Caitlin O'Ryan shares Nola and Sky with my favorite guy, John Hunter Bell. Finally got the camera, the film, developed. So, this is a straight up film camera? Ooh. Okay. So, they're being really polite to the camera because since they are in the UK, that's not how you say that. All right, and we are on the streets listening to live bands. That kind of reminds me of New Orleans right there. Are they in New Orleans? I don't think they're in New Orleans. Well, maybe they're in New Orleans. That would be cool. Someone let me know. Where am I? Let's see. John in his kilt smoking in the streets with his hat backwards and just, I can't tell exactly where they are. Reminds me of New Orleans. That kind of reminds me of New Orleans. Caitlin having fun, dressing a little bit different. I like the flowers. You know what? I approve of boots with a dress because if you have to wear the dress, you got to at least be prepared on your feet. So, not sure what's going on with the black veil. She's either getting married and she's unhappy about it or she's gone to a wake. Either way, she looks very nice and I kind of dig the dress. Oh, okay. And this is from a while ago. This is Halloween, if I recall. I Heart Boys in Kilts, and I said, well, maybe maybe you shouldn't say boys, but I was being snarky. He's being snarky, and he's got vampire teeth. So I'm gonna go with Halloween. And again, listen to more live music. Again, it just makes me think of New Orleans. I haven't been to New Orleans since before Katrina hit. It has been, yes, that long. But if there's one thing I can say, you can walk through the streets and just listen to music the whole time. Again, on the streets. Okay, Caitlin just kind of out having a walk. I'm sure we'll see John here in a second too. Yep, and there he is. Maybe Caitlin was wearing his boots because those are comfy shoes. Those are good shoes to have if you're gonna outdo do a lot of walking around. Got his kilt. I like his socks. They're coordinated with the kilt. Even better. And he's got his. All right, he's all set. Looking very nice there. What next? Oh, we've got we're having some peace. No, see now if you're okay, no. And I don't know who the gentleman is with it. Is that Joey? Is that Joey Phillip? It might be Joey Phillips. Okay, well, having a good time sitting around with out at the cafe maybe. And multiple image of John standing with the sea behind him, I think. In an island. Same spot, more faces. We got Caitlin. The sun is really shining. I'm not sure I can tell who the girl in the with the red jacket is. If you can tell, let me know below. I almost want to say it's Meryl, but no, that's definitely not Meryl. No offense to Meryl, but that's a little young and not the right face shape. Oddly kind of similar smile though, in my opinion. Yeah, so some questions out of that batch, but I enjoyed them. Thanks so much, Caitlin, for sharing. I've really appreciated how you've been giving us images, you and John both, while we are desperately waiting for anything from the current season. And these are a little throwbacky, but that's all right. In fact, it's so all right. I'm going to do a throwback of my own. I came across this. It's not even an old image. It's just from last year, but it was really good. I love that red dress and top. For some reason, they don't seem like they would go together, maybe because it's different fabric, but she wears it very well. And I think maybe the red shoes help pull it together. And of course, I'm talking about Sophie and with her blonde hair. Caitriona had recently gone blonde as well. And that is a fantastic, like, suit dress. It's a little more shoulder. The 80s are over, sweetie. But again, we always talk about Caitriona's always interesting with her outfit choices. She gets to be a little imaginative, and I think I appreciate it. But then we get to see if it's really our thing or her thing. And you know what? I'm gonna give Izzy nice, simple, cute polka dot dress, kind of lifted platform heels. Everybody looks great, and I really liked this picture. I think I may thumbnail this sucker. Now I'm going to tell you one little new thing about the gathering. If for my members and my patrons, you already know I've told you the people that I know are coming for sure so far have been Lauren Lyle, Joey Phillips, and John Bell, which I adore John Bell, so I'm very pleased about that. But then my little heart skipped a beat one more time because we got announced somebody else just lately, and I'm very excited to be able to meet him, and that is this fella right here. I'm going to be able to meet Charles Vandervaart, woohoo, and get his autograph. I'm hoping he's on the list of the people that I can get an autograph with my package. And this is a throwback, one of Charles Vandervaart's interviews at the premiere of Outlander at Tribeca. This one is shared by Charles Vandervaart fan site. Let's see what Charles have to say.
And I'm in it finally, so I think it'll be good. I'm excited to see it. A bit nervous, but it'll be fun. There's lots of war and there's lots of violence, but it's still centered around love and family, as Outlander always is. And I think that's what really makes it special as a show. Pretty amazing. I mean, Tribeca's the best of the best. I'm so happy to be here. It's a real pleasure.
So I am thrilled. I'm glad he enjoyed Tribeca. That is very cool to be walking on the carpet on a show that already knows the characters, the people, because the books, they know his character already. That had to just be super cool. I'm glad he enjoyed it. And now, if I'm going to make a video and it's at all possible, I'm going to throw in Charles Vandervaart's dad. It wouldn't be one of my videos if I couldn't stick some Sam in here somewhere. And I like this one. He is action Samming with a cool groovy thing going on with his fingers. Number 2400 running around. Point Blank 1959 shared this. Sam running the Edinburgh Marathon for Cajones? Oh, Cajones. Nice. Cajones, Scotland, May 2018, less than 1 month after completing the Stirling Marathon. Oh, that's awesome. And I think that credit for the photo is going to Chio Glaz. We've got an at Chio Glaz and then some Sam Heughan Edinburgh Marathon hashtagging. No comments on this sucker apparently, but who needs to comment on it? It's just good. Maybe that'll be my thumbnail. I'm confused on my thumbnails today. Don't worry about it. But that's a nice image, and I did want to include one other thing because everybody had something to say about it on the other video. And that is, I guess, to continue to this discussion about Sam and his deep love for Taylor Swift. Some of you are offended that I'm not obsessed with Taylor Swift. It's not that I don't like her songs. I used to play a lot of her music for my daughter when she was littler. It's just that now that my daughter has an Echo Dot and can request whatever music she wants, and I have heard that new Taylor Swift album on repeat since the day it came out, I can go either way. And if you must know, I have an Aerosmith tattoo on my back and generally listen to things like 21 Pilots, Imagine Dragons, and honestly, my walking playlist is so eclectic, it's ridiculous. So, don't have anything against her. She's just not my cup of tea on a regular basis. However, she seems to be Sam's cup of tea, and he imagined that Taylor Swift would leave her football pal to chase his red-wigged head around. And I thought that was sweet. I thought that you guys' reaction was really sweet too, to be honest. And the little heart thing at the end, yes, okay. We're obsessed over Sam. It is fair and it is allowed for him to be obsessed over Taylor Swift. She's really talented and, knows her business, knows what she's doing. So more power to him. He's really business savvy and pretty awesome himself, so go us for having good taste as well. This post is shared by Tash, though. Fingers crossed that Taylor's people called it Sam's people. Ooh, that would be good. Or Sam's people called Taylor's people. Also good. Either way, here's hoping that we get a Sam and Taylor selfie at some point. I'm not sure X would survive that, but it'd be fun to watch. That's okay. I would find that image for you somewhere and make sure you could see it here because I know how much you would like it. And that would be kind of cool. I don't know. I feel like that's an interesting pairing to put Sam and Taylor Swift near each other because they're so different as far as what they do. He's a serious professional actor and she's a serious professional musician, but they aren't on the same stage, so to speak. But I think it's cool. And I think stuff like that just helps remind us that these people that we are obsessed about, these actors that we adore and love, they're just regular people. And I need to remember that when I go to the gathering because like the first couple of times I met some Star Trek actors, I put my foot in my mouth. I couldn't stop talking and telling them pretty much everything I've thought about how awesome they are since I was 9. And that's been a while. So it's a long conversation. And I need to not do that when I meet Charles or Joey or Lauren Lyle. Oh my gosh, I love her in so many other things. And of course, I enjoy John Bell and how he has played this character that I really loved in the books and have really enjoyed. Probably, don't say anything, out of all the other actors, the way he has brought that character to life. So joyful that when you see him in season 5 and 6, your heart breaks with him even before you know why. When you read the books, if you'd read the books and knew why, I think that made it even worse. But oh my gosh, good acting. Anyway, wish me luck that I don't say something ridiculous, and wish me luck that I remember that they are just people too. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notifications bell so you'll know when the next one comes out. Patreons members, look out for a little something extra in the next few days. I already recorded it, I just have to put it up. And of course, thank you as always for that extra support. And if you haven't got enough Outlander fun, then may I suggest you check out one of my other videos that have Outlander actor pictures on them. If you go for the ones with Star Trek actors, it's going to be a Star Trek update. But if you like Star Trek, go check those out. And whichever you choose, I'll see you there. It's totally vital, I swear. Yeah, it just wouldn't be a video without Sam. I like this one too. Just actioning. Hey, honey. Um, well, how about something easy like pizza? All right. Okay. Why don't you come home? We'll figure out what pizza and stuff we want, and then we can go get it. Okay, honey. All right, sweetheart. Love you. Bye bye. Looks like I'm having pizza for dinner. Yeah. So anyway, my husband called, wants to know if I want some food. I've been fairly good these last few days. I can have some pizza.